Morning, doctor.
Yes.
Morning, doctor.
Good morning. Good morning, Billy. How are you doing?
Fine. How are you, doctor? I'm
Yes,
fine,
I'm
thank
good. I'm good. Fasting is going on.
you. Yeah.
I think it's almost 15 is done.
Yeah.
16 started. Today is 16th, right?
Yes.
Okay. Both you, in Abu Dhabi, there is a temple, right? Have you visited the new temple?
Yes, doctor. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You used to visit?
Nowadays, lot of restrictions. I visited last year.
Great.
Yeah.
It's a very big temple, right?
Yes, doctor.
Great. So what is the speciality from Indian temple and here in temple? Any differences or same as it is?
South Indian temples are very traditional, very old temples. No, all stone constructed temple.
Yeah.
This also stone constructed, marble stone and granite. But the main part, the sanctum, no, that is in South India, that is called a different agamam. They call it agamam. The installation of that statue. Here, it is different.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Today I have emailed you actually by meaning others to come forward. But I could see the same people, Bala and Shashikumar already informed me he's not here in India. And I wanted to know the update of others, how they are going, how well going. Usually what is happening in the PhD time, we'll be very free and calm and quiet in the initial time. The last moment comes, we'll be very rush. Submission, etc., etc. Time is gone already. The 3 years done. So how we have to complete. Then they'll be getting the information from any sort of. They'll be very stressed and strained and submitting. So no need of it. Every time, I mean, they have to make a good timetable. There must be a good Gantt chart to submit the work. So actually, I call you to come here only for discussion. If Bala and Pillai is joining today, I thought, okay, to know your progress. Nothing more to discuss because we have already discussed on literature review. Next week, there won't be any session. And now onward, the session is based on your work and your review.
Yes, doctor. I have completed, not completed, just initiated the introduction and the literature review part, as you mentioned, using this app, SCS Space. So that I used it. Just if you have time, I can share. If
Please
that,
share it.
if Mr. Bala wants to share something, he can. The preference goes to Mr. Bala. Otherwise, I can do.
Yeah,
Okay, Bala, you can start, Bala, then.
Okay, let me. Thank you. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes. Screen is visible.
So, Doctor, as you said, optimizing water management in Abu Dhabi. Instead of UAE, I mentioned only Abu Dhabi because mostly I'm going to focus on this area. Strategies for a growing population. Is that okay?
Optimizing water management in Abu Dhabi. Strategies for growing population. Okay, you can continue. You can continue. One second. Let me type. 1 second. Can you copy and paste your title in the chat box, please? Yes.
So this and all we have seen, and you have mentioned about section 4 literature review. So literature review, I have mentioned like this in water management. Abu Dhabi is becoming an increasingly critical issue due to the city's rapid population growth, coupled with its arid climate and limited freshwater resources. In addressing this challenge, both domestic and industrial water consumption patterns must be analyzed to propose effective strategies for sustainable water use. This literature review aims to explore existing research on water management in Abu Dhabi, focusing on strategies for optimizing water usage by domestic and industrial consumers. The review examines the key areas of water scarcity, consumption behavior, technologies in water conservation policies, and existing water management strategies. So water scarcity and demand in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, located in United Arab Emirates, is a part of one of the most water scarce regions in the world. According to the World Bank 2020, water scarcity in UAE is exacerbated by a desert climate, limited natural freshwater sources, and reliance on desalination for potable water. As a result, per capita water consumption is high, contributing to significant water demand pressures. The population of Abu Dhabi has seen a rapid growth over the last few decades, with projections indicating continued growth. According to the UAE National Bureau of Statistics 2021, the population in the emirate is expected to exceed 3 million by 2030. This increase in population further escalates the demand for water in both domestic and industrial sectors. As of 2020, the per capita water consumption in the UAE, among the highest in the world, estimated at around 500 liters per day, which is significantly higher than the global average of 170 liters per day. This is OECD 2019. That article indicates. The domestic water consumption in Abu Dhabi. Domestic water consumption in Abu Dhabi is a key area of concern due to the high reliance on desalination water, which is energy intensive and costly. Several studies are focused on understanding consumption behavior and exploring ways to reduce waste. Just give me 1 second, Doctor.
Yeah, sure.
Research by Al-Husani et al. 2019 found that domestic water consumption in Abu Dhabi is disproportionately high, with residential sectors accounting for approximately 60% of total water use. Water is predominantly used for cooling, air conditioning, irrigation, and domestic needs such as bathing, cooking, and laundry. Despite efforts to raise awareness, there is a lack of efficient water use practice in many households. Irrigation and landscape watering. Landscaping, particularly widespread of use in lawns in residential areas, is one of the largest contributors to the domestic water consumption. Khalaf et al. 2021 found that outdoor irrigation accounts for 30 to 40% of domestic water consumption in Abu Dhabi. The study suggests that promoting
Please continue.
The use of drought-tolerant plants and the adoption of smart irrigation systems can significantly reduce water usage. Water conservation policies. In an effort to reduce domestic water consumption, Abu Dhabi government has implemented various policies. The Abu Dhabi Water and Electricity Authority, ADWIA, introduced tiered pricing in 2019, charging higher rates for excessive water consumption. Al-Mansouri and Sharif in 2020 discussed the effectiveness of such pricing policies in reducing domestic water consumption, noting that price hikes, when combined with awareness campaigns, encourage consumers to reduce their water use. Technological solutions. Smart meters and water efficient appliances are being promoted as part of the government's effort to reduce water consumption. Al-Media in 2022 reviewed several technological interventions, including the installation of smart meters, which allow consumers to monitor their water usage in real time. This encourages more efficient water consumption behavior, especially when coupled with educational campaigns on water conservation. Industrial water consumption in Abu Dhabi. Industrial water consumption is another significant factor contributing to overall water demand in Abu Dhabi. The Emirate has a diverse industrial base, including heavy industries such as oil and gas, petrochemicals, and manufacturing, which all rely heavily on water. So industries such as oil extraction and petrochemical production are particularly water intensive, using large quantities of water for cooling, processing, and wastewater treatment. A study by Daher in 2020 indicates that UAE's oil and gas sector consumes around 15 to 20% of the total industrial water use, with significant potential for water reuse through advanced treatment technologies. The critical area of research in the industrial sector is the potential for water recycling and reuse. According to Al-Zahrani in 2019, the industrial sector in Abu Dhabi has increasingly adopted technologies for wastewater treatment and the reuse of treated wastewater. In particular, industries such as oil refining and power generation are implementing reverse osmosis and membrane filtration technologies to treat and reuse water within their processes. The corporate wastewater management initiatives are several industrial firms in Abu Dhabi have adopted water management strategies aimed at reducing water consumption and increasing efficiency. For example, the Abu Dhabi National Oil Company has implemented several initiatives, including closed loop cooling system and water conservation measures in its processing plants, which have significantly reduced freshwater intake. Al Hajri in 2021 explored the role of corporate sustainability programs in achieving water efficiency in industrial operations, highlighting ADNOC's successful efforts to minimize its freshwater dependence. Industrial water pricing and regulation. Water pricing in the industrial sector is generally lower than the domestic sector, leading to an inefficient use in some industries. Al Ansari in 2021 suggests that introducing uh, tiered water pricing models for industrial users alongside strict stricter water use regulations would help in incentivize more sustainable practices. They also propose expanding the use of desalinated water for industrial process where possible, particularly in sectors where water quality is not as critical. Challenges desalination dependency as a primary use of the source of potable water in Abu Dhabi is desalination. There are concerns about environmental and economic costs associated with the desalination technologies. The high energy consumption associated with the desalination is a challenge, especially given in the UAE's reliance on fossil fuels for energy. Research by Al Salim in 2019 suggests that in integrating renewable energy sources such as solar power into desalination process can reduce both environmental impact and operational costs. Policies. The UAE government has implemented several policies to address water scarcity, including the UAE Water Security Strategy in 2036, which focuses on improving water efficiency and sustainability. However, the success of these policies depends on effective enforcement and public cooperation. Al-Marzuki argues that better coordination between government agencies, industries, and consumers is necessary to ensure the success of water management strategies. Public awareness. Public education and awareness programs have been shown to be effective in reducing water consumption. Research by Al Hassan in 2018 highlights the role of community outreach programs in encouraging water-saving behaviors. However, there is a need for more targeted campaigns that specifically address the crucial and behavioral barriers to water conservation in Abu Dhabi. So, to conclude this, the water management in Abu Dhabi faces significant challenges due to the growing population, high domestic and industrial water consumption, and region's reliance on desalination. Addressing these challenges requires a multifaceted approach that includes promoting water efficient technologies, enforcing policies such as trade pricing, and encouraging both domestic and industrial users to adopt more sustainable water practices. The success of these strategies will depend on effective coordination among government bodies, industries, and the general public, as well as the integration of renewable energy into desalination processing to reduce environmental impacts. By implementing these strategies, Abu Dhabi can pave the way for more sustainable and secure future. So this is the one which I have included in the literature review, Doctor.
Okay.
Other than that, all others are the same. And as you mentioned, 1 year. Instead of 6 months, I mentioned 12 months.
Okay, that's good.
That's it. No other additions.
Okay. I have what I want to tell you
Ah,
from this work. You have added as per we have what the comments of the previous session. You
Yeah.
firstly, you made the changes now itself on your background color. Background color is something gray, right?
Yes, yes.
Are you able to change it?
Yeah, why not?
Now, and one more thing, the font size can be followed 12.
12 times New
Control
Roman,
A,
right?
yeah, times New Roman. Control A. Okay. Now, can you remove that outline box? Okay, Control A, please Control A, and line spacing 1.5. No, not that one. No,
Okay.
below. Yes. 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
Okay. Now done.
And
Now, when you get the time, you can remove the spaces and all. Then you
yeah,
can also highlight the headings. Okay. Then can you change the color of entire background?
yeah, sure. I'll make it white, normal white.
Normal white.
Okay.
How to change it?
Paragraph, draw, insert, no, draw, design. It's all the design only effects, I think.
Yeah, yes.
Paragraph,
Not effects.
watermark, page
Page
color.
color is the
Done.
okay.
And page
Then
borders also you
yes,
nothing, no?
nothing.
Done.
The problem for whenever we are adding, not following the proper format,
Ah,
although your content is good, we don't feel it is good. Now, can you start from the beginning? Beginning. Yes. Now this one you need to change. I have just tested in your comment box. Can you have a look on these topics and recommend me something from this in the chat box? You can recommend anything, okay? It is wrong or good, or we can make the change. Strategic water resource management in Abu Dhabi, balancing population growth, sustainability, and innovation. Or optimizing water management in Abu Dhabi, addressing population growth and resource efficiency. Optimizing water management in Abu Dhabi, sustainable strategies for growing population. So,
yeah, the third one only I have mentioned here.
okay,
Optimizing.
so same, nothing, no differences, only sustainable word have been added. So what about the first one? What do you feel? So strategy, the word is strategic water resource management.
Okay.
Strategic water resource management in Abu Dhabi, balancing. You're balancing, you're addressing population growth, sustainability, and innovation. So that you can manage many things in your work, I believe. Or you can use the next one, second one. You take some time, think of it. Okay,
Okay.
make the changes, necessary changes
Okay.
accordingly. Then
Okay.
your cover page, you can make the changes, make the font size and other things well.
Okay.
Then can you come down?
This I will change the colors, everything into black.
Black, that's good. That's good. When you return the small letter, your title, Abu Dhabi also should be small letter. Only first letter can be capital.
Yeah.
Later you can make the changes.
Okay.
Okay. Then all the spaces and other things you can change.
Yeah.
Okay, come down. I want to check your research question mandatorily. Other part is fine.
Can I go down?
Research objective, please stop there. To assess the current state of water management practices, to understand the relation between Abu Dhabi growing population and water demand. To evaluate the innovative technologies and methods in water conservation. The strategies for improving sustainability of water resource in Abu Dhabi. Yes, you have used the word sustainability. See, in your last one. Yes, last
Yes.
research objective. You
Yes.
have used the word, the fourth research objective is innovative. Then you have used the growing population, the water management. So your research objectives clearly mentioning the topic strategic water resource management in Abu Dhabi, balancing population growth, sustainability, and innovation. Or balancing growth, sustainability, and innovation. Instead of writing population, you can also write balancing growth, sustainability, and innovation. Growth can be population growth, any other things. No, not here, not here, not here. Don't delete it. Research objective is fine. I'm talking about your title.
Okay.
Title, you can think of it later. Whatever in the chat box I have written, you can have a look on this. Why I'm telling research objective, you are included your innovation, sustainability, and the population growth. That's why I have added these three words in your title. Okay, then it addresses everything. That's why.
Okay.
Now you can come down to your research question, please.
Last time you have seen that research questions where I have not changed anything.
No, bro. What are the current water management strategies in Abu Dhabi? How effective are they in managing increased water demand? Your work will be good. Research question, good research question. Your work will be having a good contribution. Now you can manage to, can you just show me the down, please? Come down.
This one we have seen.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. One second. Before that, okay. See, okay. You have provided citation, right? Citation is important. That's fine. Okay, come down. Numbering, while you're giving the numbering can also be in a proper format.
Okay. Now my doubt is, do we need to have in literature review, is there need of a conclusion here, or we can?
No need of conclusion in the literature review. Conclusion can be at the end of your research
At the end,
proposal.
no? Okay, I will shift it.
Methodology and data collection. I want to check methodology and data collection. Okay, come down, please. One second. Okay, come. Detective approach will be very good. Abu Dhabi research will be used. But you didn't mention that you are meeting industry experts or industry professionals. You are conducting the research. Anywhere you mention?
No.
In the data collection method, you have to address it.
Okay.
From where you are collecting your data?
Data collection.
From industries, those who are using water consumption, those who are having the water management, and the people, consumers, and the industry professionals or the government officials, whoever. Okay, and you need to mention that.
Okay.
Qualitative data, you mentioned that. You done it. But in the quantitative data, you can mention industry experts and all, and the consumers. Okay. It has to be very clear. That's why. Okay, done. Ethical consideration. Can you come down, please? Be fast. Limitations, you done. Limited access to data. Okay, no problem. Come down. Conclusion you written. Yes. You can also add that conclusion that you have already written. Yes, come down.
That's all.
Page shows 10 page. Is only page 4. No. In the bottom it shows page 4, but it shows out of 10 page.
Yeah, I don't know why it is. Let me.
Any IT experts are here?
It's still
okay. Now it's 10 out of 10. Okay, done. So now Bala is good to go ahead with your topic, with your research objective and question. I was quite unhappy previous week,
Okay.
and now I'm perfectly happy by seeing the questions and the title now. Now happy. Now we can go ahead. According to me, it's good to go ahead because strategic water resource management, Abu Dhabi, balancing population growth, sustainability, and innovation. Or you just choose it the best one accordingly. That's all about. Then,
Okay.
what about the update about your submissions of your assignments and research proposal in the Class Pro? Have you done everything?
Yes. We
Have you
already,
done? You may okay. Pilla is already done. And what about Army? Army done all the assignments in the Class Pro?
Done already, Doctor. Done.
Very good, very good, very good. Now, with Army, how the progress you done? I think no, I didn't comment more on your research proposal that day.
Already been revised, Doctor. Some
Perfect,
of
perfect.
the critical.
Once you're done, you made the submission of the research proposal. Start with your literature review chapter. Now, already I have told to Pillai before Ami is joining that now we have done with my being a supervisor. My task is almost done with. When I will be having the task, when you submit your work, are you getting my point, right? Yes, we can
Yes,
meet.
Doctor.
We
Yes.
can meet whenever we need of it. And one more thing, whenever you make any progress, you can inform me. We can also have a meeting. Then I'll be also asking to come on the Sunday to attend the session. Anything important, for example, we reach data analysis chapter. We need to write the very good research methodology chapter. So you need a session once again. I can conduct it. You need data analysis interpretation chapter where SPSS, one software is there that I can teach you. You can do that. Then we can conduct a session. Okay. Now the session will be confined according to the requirements and demands only. Hope it is clear.
Indeed, Doctor. It's clear.
Perfect, perfect. So any doubts or concerns you have, please let me know. Then we can clarify it or wind up the session.
Doctor, I have done the literature review part.
Okay, I forgot. Please.
Yeah, let me share my screen. Yeah, if you allow
please,
me.
please. Wherever I see the ambulance, I find, Army. I remember Army. Sometimes I feel Army is sitting in the right. Then I will try to see the first part, but I cannot see. Ambulance is very fast.
Yes, Doctor.
Are you able to see my screen, Doctor?
Yes.
So just for the literature review, I prepared as we discussed last week. In the introduction part, I made it. The oil and gas sector are undergoing significant transformation towards sustainability, driven by environmental regulations, social pressure, and technological advancements. So some introduction I have given here. I'll share it through email, Doctor. I'm
Okay,
not
and
going to
the second
speech word by word.
paragraph.
Yeah.
The second paragraph, you mentioned
Yeah.
the paper that should be changed. No.
Okay.
Introduction.
Okay. So yeah, here.
This is not a paper, right?
Yeah.
The researcher discusses, or the thesis mentioning, or you can say, researcher discusses.
Okay. The significant transformation occurring in the global energy landscape. But it's just introduction.
Okay, understand. No problem.
Okay. Then literature review part. Here also I mentioned in a little bit in depth. The literature review highlights significant transformation in the global energy landscape, emphasizing on oil and gas sector, shift towards sustainable practices driven by environmental regulations, social pressures. From the introduction, something I mentioned here. Then I mentioned about the challenges in the energy transition from each literature, regulatory and market pressure, technology and economic barriers, workforce and skill adaptation, opportunities in the energy transition, diversification and innovation, partnerships and collaboration, carbon capture and storage. Then, what is the economic implications of going into sustainability path? Then technology advancement, whatever the technology available here, and regulatory, social. These are all from the literatures. Then theoretical framework. What is the theoretical framework have been adopted in the literatures and conceptual framework? Then the findings from all the literatures. Then the research gap. The existing literature often overlooks the unique social political dynamics of Middle East, which can significantly affect the energy transition strategies. There is a scarcity of empirical studies that assess the effectiveness of current policies in facilitating the sustainable energy transition in the region. Areas needing improvement in sustainability initiatives, effectiveness of current sustainability efforts not fully assessed, technology barriers in renewable energy adoption, strategies for successful energy transition in oil and gas industry. While literature provides a foundation for understanding the energy transition, it also underscores the necessity for more localized research that considers the distinct challenges faced by Middle East oil and gas sector. This gap presents an opportunity for future studies to contribute valuable insight into the sustainable energy practice in the region. I'll be sharing this file with you, Doctor, just for your comment.
Methodology and yes. One second. Okay.
I mentioned about the approach, how it was approached. It is also given the key approaches such as diversifying energy portfolios through the investment in renewable energy sources like wind, solar, hydrogen, enhancing the operational efficiency via digital technologies like artificial intelligence and Internet of the IoT. Additionally, the review addresses the importance of carbon capture, utilization, and storage technologies, and the emergence of that's the approach of this.
Okay. One second, Bill. I'm just taking some literatures for your understanding. One second. Pillai, are you able to see this? Okay, whatever you have mentioned here, I think is a nutshell of your literature review, I believe, or you will be expanding it later, right?
Okay.
Okay, and when you started with the challenges, you have to go to your major variables, global energy transition. What is the global energy transition? You can give some literatures, some explanations. Then what are the global energy patterns, types, and etc. So your discussion can be started like this, from the basics to from the top to the top.
Okay.
Rather than starting from the challenges, you can just go with it like that. And one more thing, I can just share you one. When you prepare, they will stop the screen share. Yeah.
Can I stop my screen share?
Okay. One second. I have used right now. Oh my God, I'm getting a call. Okay. Are you able to see this?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Here, the authors year and all. This one just I used in the ChatGPT right now. And I asked for the topic. Then I have asked for the content analysis. Usually, we'll be preparing a content analysis. The model I have written like this. For example, Yadav V 2025. He has written a paper. His title of the paper is this. See, economic stability, the role of renewable energy transition in mitigating the global volatility. So, what is the findings of this paper? What is the methodology the paper has used? Quantile regression, analysis of data, etc., etc., etc. Then what is the variables they have used to understand this finding? They used all these variables. What is the research gap for the study? You can also prepare like that, a content analysis for your work. Whenever you are reading an article, whenever you are reading any sort of an article, just follow this way. Write down the name of the author, the year, what is the title, what is the findings,
Yeah, this is
methodology.
how we have prepared in the Excel sheet, Doctor, before.
Okay. Then that one you can use the last of your appendix part, or if you are preparing very well, even you can prepare even you can add it in your literature review chapter. These are
Okay.
we can use it empirical studies. Empirical studies means the studies like this, in which they are used quantitative analysis and etc. So you can continue writing literature review chapter, but when you write alignments and everything, you can correct it. Then just follow the variables that you have used for your study. For example, these are the variables of the study. Yeah. So firstly, I'm going to mention renewable energy. What is the renewable energy? Then I am going to explain what is the renewable energy share GDP per capita. I'm going to economic rent, trade openness, economic volatility index. These are the major variables I use for my study. On these variables that we need to write our literature review mostly. Then if you're getting some answers for your research questions, answers through the literatures, that's also you can answer it in your literature review chapter. There are certain research questions, major research questions, research aim. You can address all these things in your literature review chapter. Anyway, you start writing. We can have some discussion on it later. Once you completed or once you are in the progress of 50% or 30%, you can send me. I can have a look on this. Okay.
Okay. Last week, when we discussed about the literature, you mentioned about the topics to be covered in the literature review, Doctor. Chapter 2.
Yes. That you have
Uh,
followed.
yeah, so the background of the study, introduction, conceptual or theoretical framework, review of research, identification,
So
referential.
what I understand from your work, you have written theoretical and empirical one, but I found only very little thing. Have you stopped there or you will be continuing from there?
I'll be continuing. I'm
Okay,
showing
then
the.
it's fine. Then it's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, you are showing me like, okay, you are made a heading like this. You started writing in each point.
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, then that is fine. That's fine.
The titles and everything is fine, isn't it? So
Yes. Continue writing. Even if you're writing the challenges in the beginning, later we can change it.
Okay.
We can copy and paste it. Yeah, we can cut and paste it. No problem.
Okay.
Yes. Ami, can we conclude the today's session then?
Yes, indeed, Doctor. We can conclude
Perfect. Thank you
the
so
session
much.
for today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you, Doctor.
Please continue. Keep doing well. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you, doctor.